TsubakiSwagg, and if you can't already tell from the title and the shirt that I have on, today is the day. Today, after 3 years, pretty much, yeah, about 3 years of waiting for Attack on Titan to come back. See the 26th episode, and I don't think you guys know how fucking excited I am. I'm so ecstatic that Attack on Titan is back. And this episode, oh my god, I was not prepared. Oh, it feels like the old days. Oh my god, I've never been this freaking excited about an episode. Attack on Titan, for those of you who have been here for a long time, know that that was the first show that I ever reviewed on my channel. So this is, oh my god, I'm just so freaking excited. Attack on Titan is back. Attack on Titan is back. And this episode was so fucking amazing. Oh my god. Just the graphics were beyond beautiful. Oh my god, the opening. Oh my god, the ending. I don't know how many of you guys have actually read the manga. I mean, within 3 years, you probably could have caught up to the manga, been caught up. I'm still not completely caught up. I only have 2 more chapters to catch up to, and then I am going to do a review of the newest chapter that came out because, you know, it only comes out like once a month. But mind fucking blown. I was not prepared. Oh my god. This episode, once again, we know, like, the last episode of the season, like the last official episode of the season, showed the Titan in the wall being revealed, and then we heard nothing else from any of the episodes. And oh my god, just, it's so relieving seeing this animated. I've been reading the manga for years. Actually, it has been years now, and just after reading the manga and then watching this, there's so many things that I missed. And usually I'm pretty good with seeing stuff, but there's so many things that I missed. There's so many, like, innuendos thrown in there that would be like if you read the manga, you're just like, how did I fucking miss this? How did I miss this? Where was I at when this happened? But this episode was freaking amazing. And it was so, I don't know, like, if you read the manga, you pretty much know everything. You know who the Beast Titan is. The Beast Titan, it will blow your fucking mind. There's so much I want to say, but I can't say it in this review because I know there are some people who don't read the manga, and I don't want to be that one to spoil them. But this episode, we see Walrose has been breached, and Mitch is guarding pretty much guarding the 104th Survey Corps group, which is Aaron's group, which includes like Aaron, Mikasa, Connie, Reiner, Berthold, Sasha, all the main group, Armin, everyone. And the wall becomes breached. There's about 9 Titans coming from the south, which is in the direction of Connie's village, which before the season ended, he was talking about he wanted to go back to his village. He wanted to go back and visit. Sasha also wanted to go and visit her village as well, because her village was a little more to the north. And then this shit happens, because they were actually planning on sneaking out one night and going to see their villages, because they literally haven't seen their village in what, like 5 years? About like 4 or 5 years, give or take. So they want to go back to their hometown, which is completely understandable. I mean, if you were snatched away from your home and haven't been there in years, most people would want to go back, at least just to see what happened or to see if anything is still left. And they were planning on going, and even Reiner was going to help them sneak out so they could go back to their village. And then the Titans come, and nobody really expected it. They were just chilling in the room, but they, like, Reiner mentioned it, he was wondering why they didn't have any of their equipment, but the military police still had theirs. And they had like all of their 3D maneuver gear and everything. They had the whole 9 yards, but they were literally just in civilian clothes. So he didn't quite understand why. And then this happens. So they're pretty much on horseback with no gear whatsoever, trying to warn the cities, like the outer cities within, not cities, the outer like towns within Wall Rose, that there are Titans coming. And they split off into groups. Of course, Connie is leading one and Sasha is leading another because they know the area well, because they grew up in this area. They grew up within Wall Rose, so of course they know the land well. And they're leading these groups, and Mitch sees Titans literally, like, as soon as they see them, they sprint. And you know, Titans usually aren't that smart. They just kind of, they see people, they follow people, they eat people. Pretty much their whole life in a nutshell. And they literally like sprint like track runner. It was a little unnerving the way they were running though. I mean, but they're Titans, so what do you expect? What do you expect? But they took off running after them, so Mitch, being the leader that he is, tried to make them diverge from the path. And everybody else was they still had their job, they still were doing what they needed to do. And Mitch, he is pretty much like right under Levi as far as, well, I mean, I personally think that Mikasa is probably a little better than Mitch, but maybe that's just me. Maybe I'm just partial because I love Mikasa. She's probably my favorite character in Attack on Titan. But Mitch took out like if there were 8, he took out about 4 Titans. And he called his horse. He was like, I've done all that he's done all that he can do. So he called his horse, and the Beast Titan appears. And he's like, this Titan is ginormo, and he's not even paying me any attention. So he calls his horse is coming, and the Beast Titan snatches up his horse and throws it at him. And it's just like, he was thoroughly confused about this one. He almost got hit, falls on the ground. The Beast Titan comes up and starts talking to him. Like, I probably would have peed on myself. He had to be at least 17 meters, which I can't remember how many feet that is. I'll try to put it somewhere in the video. At least 17 meters, and crouched down and just started talking to him, asking him questions about the 3D maneuver gear and all that good stuff. And Mitch literally couldn't say anything. Like, he was just staring at him. And he was like, I understand, either you don't understand me or you're just too scared to talk to me. So then Mitch has this flashback of when he was talking to, I cannot remember his name right this moment. You guys know I'm horrible with names. He was talking to blonde-haired dude, and he pretty much, he told him that you don't lose until you stop fighting. And he brought out his sword. He was about to go after the Beast Titan, and the Beast Titan sicked the other Titans on him. Because mind you, the Beast Titan can control the other Titans, which is why the small bug-eyed Titan did not eat Mitch at first, because he was going to. It was pretty gruesome. And then he sicked the other 4 Titans on him, and there went Mitch. It's just like, Attack on Titan is my gore release. Just like, I love like gory blood, guts, destruction, death. That sounds really, really morbid, but the morbidity of Attack on Titan is everything. And I miss this show so much. The manga, as much as I love the manga, does not do the animation any justice. Oh my god. I was just not prepared. I was not prepared for this episode. And I honestly felt like I've been telling myself this for like the past 2 years. I was like, I will believe it when I actually see that the episode comes out. Because they've been putting it off and saying that it was going to come out this season. And then it didn't say it come out this season. And it didn't. And I was like, I will believe that this episode is coming out when I'm actually watching it. And I'm so happy that I fucking did, because this Attack on Titan is so freaking amazing. I'm so sad that it's only going to be 12 episodes though. If you guys don't know, This season is going to only be 12 episodes, and then they're going to take a little break, and then they're going to come back with the other 12 episodes sometime this year. So I mean, that gives us a little. It's still not quite enough time, because the first season it was 25 episodes straight, but now it's going to be 12 episodes, and they're going to take a break, and then they're going to do another 12 episodes. So Attack on Titan. I'm so flipping excited to watch this season. Season is going to be fucking amazing. And for those of you who have not read the manga, if you don't mind being ahead of the anime, I really suggest it. There's so many things that are answered. There are so many questions that you might have that are answered. There's so many things unveiled that you might not have even thought about, that makes everything else make so much more sense. So if you have not read the manga, I really suggest that you do read it, because it's freaking amazing. There's so many things that I want to say that I can't say because I don't want to ruin it for everyone. But, oh my god, this episode was freaking amazing. There's so many questions about, like, who is the Beast Titan? Why can't he talk? Why can't he control these Titans? What is going on? Like, why are there Titans inside of the wall? What are the wall cult not telling us? I would love to hear you guys' theories. If you have any thoughts, like if you haven't read the manga and you have any thoughts about what might be happening, I would love to hear. Just comment down below so I can see all of you guys' thoughts, see if you're going in the right direction. Of course, I won't tell you because that just takes all the fun out of it. But yeah, this episode, there's, oh my god, there's so many like hints and innuendos in the intro and the outro. There's so many things hinted in this episode alone, not let alone the other 25. Oh my god, it's just freaking amazing. Oh my god. Let me stop rambling. So the preview, they showed the preview for the next episode, so it looks like we're going to be seeing what's going to happen if the survey corps that was sent out because Eren was out of commission will be able to be saved. We're going to see some things like from Connie's village and Sasha's village. So this next episode is going to be real fun. I can't wait until next Saturday. It's going to be so fucking exciting. Oh my god. So yeah. So as always, I would love to hear what you guys think about this episode. Are you guys as excited as I am about the new season starting? But yeah, so please remember to comment, thumbs up, and subscribe. It helps out a whole lot. And this is TsubakiSwagg saying adios.